welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Naomi and today we're going to talk about Versagel. If you are starting a lip gloss business or you're thinking about starting a lip business, this video I'm going to discuss two most popular lip gloss based on the market, giving you a good insight when you go on your vendor website exactly what base you want and why you want it. First base is going to be M500. Is the base they call the mineral oil lip gloss base. First base ingredient in that base is mineral oil because that is what the base is made of. The second base is called the base without mineral oil. Most people don't say the base without mineral oil, but sometimes your vendor will say M750 to the manufacturer, name attached to that lip gloss base. In that base, the mineral oil is substitute for hydrogenated polyacid built-in. So in that base, there is no mineral oil, but you will clearly see that that is the first ingredient in that base. The two most important things that actually drive the price for that base and make people want to take one over the other would be price and second, mixing process. When it comes to the M500, very budget friendly, right? You can get 30-pound bucket. Let me throw this out there. It is super budget friendly. We're looking at 200, 250, 300 the max, nothing more than that. I don't care what your vendor, how your vendor, try to make it look like, because the thing is, in the United States, there are one manufacturer that manufacture lip gloss bases. They got different kinds of base, but any wholesaler selling lip gloss base, they are ordering it from the same manufacturer. So all you need to do to know if the lip gloss base that is on Ticket Be Trading is the same lip gloss base on Get Sucker is the same lip gloss base on Tutu Cosmetic, read the ingredients. The ingredients will tell you if this is the same. If it's a mineral base and lip gloss base, the ingredient will be the same across all the wholesale platform because there are one manufacturer manufacturing these bases, right? On the other hand, M750, it's a little bit pricey. I like to call it, it's in the big girls range. Now it's not like you can use it, you can use it, right? So you can find 30-pound bucket of M750 for around 350 to like 400. Like anything 500 for a 30-pound bucket, you know what to do. Look for another vendor. It's too expensive. It's the same base I get anyway. I pay more for it. But sometimes it depends. Some wholesalers are reliable. Some wholesalers are really good with the communication. So it could be because the customer service is great. It could be they will ship out your lip gloss based on time. It could be so many factors driving the price that making it different, but they are the same. Second thing I like to talk about is the making process. I will call the formulation process. Like you formulating cosmetic. When it comes to formulating with M500, the formulation process is a little bit longer because mixing the gloss to get your consistency takes forever. And one of the biggest mistake most people make, I make the same mistake, is when they try to add oil into the base. Because as a lip gloss base formulator, right, or people who make lip glosses, small businesses, we don't use measurements, and I'm trying to get out of that cycle. It's not a good practice, but we don't do measurement. So when you add your oil into the M500, instead of the base loosen up, add your oil into the base, it kind of get thicker. When you stir it loose up. So mixing it to get your consistency takes forever because of that reason. The reason is because the mineral oil is not too smooth with all the oil. It's not that it don't work with all the oil, but it's the mixing process is not smooth. On the other hand, the one without mineral oil, which is M750, is smooth. When you add your oil, maybe add your grapeseed oil or you add your coconut oil, whatever oil you use, make sure you're using carrier oil. Once you add those oil in there, it will just mix smoothly. So you can actually see the base loosen up faster than M500. That is the bigger downside. So most people tend to say, no, I don't have time for that. Because especially if you start blowing up, you start making a huge amount of lip glosses and you want to miss your base, and then that thing is just so hard to make. That is the only thing I see that is driving the price, is the mixing process. Because since the mineral oil base take longer to mix, most people turn to go with the one with mineral oil. And because the one with mineral oil ingredient is a little bit more expensive than the mineral oil, so that causes the two base to be different in prices. After you mix and get your consistency right, they all come out the same. It is nothing different. It's not like the mineral base is a little bit more tacky than the one without mineral oil, or the gloss shine more than the one without mineral oil. Working on the two bases, I see they are the same. It's just like getting that to mix is the obstacle in that base, but it's the same. They all 10 are the same. So with that being said, I hope you get a really clear understanding, and next time you're on your vendor website, you know what to look for. You know why you're choosing M500 over ME750. For me, beginner, that is your option. M500 can be great for you because you don't want to put your money into something you don't really know how you're gonna turn out. Also for beginner, ME750 can be good for you because you really don't know your consistency at this point. So getting something that is more flexible would be a good option. Which side you want to pick? It's not about what I tell you, it's about what makes sense to you out of the information I gave you. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Have a blessed time. I'll see you guys in my next video.